What? What is... Oh. Hey guys, welcome to the 3 Animation Hub where we talk all things animation. My name is Brian and today we're going to be talking about Valorant. I said that really weirdly. Valorant. Valorant came out with a new cinematic called Duality, and due to unforeseen circumstances, my video was going to be late this week, so this is perfect timing on this. I think it came out about 4 hours ago at the time of this recording. So if you're not familiar with how we do things when we react, we first react, then we pop it over to Sync Sketch and analyze it from a more animator's perspective. We go frame by frame and then dissect some of the cool scenes and talk about it, and maybe talk about what could have happened behind the scenes from an animator's perspective. So if that sounds like a good time, make sure to smash that like button and let's hop in. Alright, so what do we got? We got Duality, Valorant, Episode 2. I'm not sure if this is exactly a second cinematic, but I guess would it be a third? I don't know, man. Shouldn't it be Episode 3? Anyways, let's just smash that like button, like you smashed the like button in this video, and start this bad boy. Duality, an origin story. Oh shit.
Reports of a disaster in Italy.
Oh. Is that the same explosion from episode 1? That's cool. Dude, I love the textures, man. Oh my god. Okay, no, that's an actual painting. Never mind. Yeah, okay, so I guess this is a continuation of the very first episode. Nice. Some new characters in the cinematic world.
Finally,
what?
About time you showed up. We're picking up
Is this turning into Call of Duty? You just gotta have airdrops?
That would be a yes.
Nice. Oh, backup's coming. These guys are on the same team? Okay, obviously I don't know the lore well enough. Yeah, we know they were fighting each other in retake.
Hey, take a look.
It's stealing radianite from the environment. How do we stop it?
I'm on it.
You'll need a radicore to power the heat signal.
I hate that sound. The stupid turret sound, man. Every time I hear that, I have PTSD. That was cool. Love the effects, man. So good. Oh shit. That's sick. That's some Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse? It is a Spider-Verse. It's like Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. It's got that 3D effect, the red on blue. That looks really cool. Let's go already!
But not enough power.
It needs to be superheated.
Keep that head.
Damn. Should I burn her hand? Okay. Yeah, that's intense. Oh my god.
I honestly didn't expect that to work.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
That's great.
Sign secure. We're coming home.
That can't be it, right? Oh, that's it?
This time.
What is your problem? We crushed it.
Phoenix gotta look in the mirror.
How come they look like us? And
I
what
wanted
are
more
they
action.
doing that for?
I'll talk to
Unless
It's time we
there's like 10 seconds left. Come on. Oh. That was disappointing. It was good. Good animation, good textures, but I wanted a lot more action. That's okay. There's some cool scenes I saw in there. Oh.
Yo, we got problems.
We? You're the one that screwed up.
You serious? You had it easy, Jet. You know they're bringing whole teams now, right?
And so will we.
What? What is... Oh! Is it Earth 2.0? Oh my... That explains their lines in game when they're like, I'm the real this character or whatever. To like interact with like their clones. Like they're aware of that. Oh, wait, what? How did we start watching Shroud here? Let's alright, let's get back to this and get out of Shroud's video. That makes a lot more sense now. Holy, can you stop going to Shroud's video? Oh my god, let's pause here. Alright, well let's pop this bad boy into Sync Sketch and analyze some of those cool shots that we saw. Let's go. I have to dust off the good old Wacom tablet, put on the gloves, and grab the stylus. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I think the first thing I want to talk about is this right here. I think, what was her name? Killjoy. There we go. Killjoy's jump right here. Alright, so there's one frame in this entire jump that really stuck out to me. And I'm sure when I pointed out, when you think of this jump, that's the frame you're gonna think of as well. And I'll show you which one. So let me mute this so it's not so annoying. So here, she's running. She points her finger at the robot and it's like, you go over there. And she takes a leap here. And this frame right here, look how extreme, first of all, like amazing pose, but look how extremely like over exaggerated and like stretched her leg is. It's completely broken. It's anatomically broken, but that doesn't really matter in a stylized film like this. They're not really going for realism, they're going for character and feeling. And so when you watch this jump, you really feel it. But when you think of the jump, that pose is what comes to mind. Just watch it again. Every time I just see this. I just see this like crossed and this like going like this. And it's just, the jump stood out so much to me. They could have easily had her do some like regular slide, but this just looks so much better. This one single frame made the jump for me. It looks beautiful, and she holds it too. She holds it for 2 frames actually. And even here, her leg's completely broken, but it keeps that pose. And so I think it fixes after this one. And then all throughout here, I was just thinking about that pose. I'm like, whoa, that looks really cool. Like it was just like a run to slide, but it was different. It was fun. It was not like generic at all. And I really, really liked that. It really added character to the character. So speaking of character, here's another one. So this scene right here, again, let me mute this so it's not annoying you guys. This scene right here, just pay attention to Phoenix before he jumps out. This is, well, at least in this episode, it's the first time we really see Phoenix. And right away, from the very first 2 seconds of looking at him, you could already tell his personality. Watch. So even with no sound, when you look at him, you know exactly what kind of person he is. He's just bouncing around, like, just like humming some music to himself, and has that like playful vibe. Before you know anything about him in this episode, before you know what he's like, you're right away like, all right, he's like the fun guy. I don't know, not like fun guy, but like fun guy. And by the way, if you're interested in the Blender animation course that takes you from beginner to expert, or if you're transitioning from another program, if you already have some animation experience, then this course will actually help you transition into Blender and understand Blender a little bit better. So if that kind of course interests you, there's a link down below where you can sign up for monthly updates. It's not complete yet. It's in the works, but it should be out in a few months. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure to sign up with the link down below. All right, now let's get back to the video. So here we got the classic head turn and then the body follows. Maybe she hears the Phoenix and Viper coming. So she looks up, her head tilts up, then her body follows. Her eyes first turn. That's usually how it works when you notice something. Your eyes turn, then your head within like a frame or two. So her head turns for like 2 to 3 frames this way, and then her body starts to follow in that direction. And here, if you guys pay attention, her hand is right here, but literally the next frame, her hands over here, waving at them. So that's some bad hookup there, unless they're going for that. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna give it to them. That's bad hookup. I'm not gonna make excuses for them. So let's watch that real time. Let's see if it's like jarring in any way. Okay, yeah, that was kind of that was noticeable. It could have been a choice. It could have been a choice. They're just trying to like make things. No, I said I wouldn't make excuses for them. This is so dope. I love that. I don't know why. That really reminded me of Castlevania, but it's probably like not connected, and for some reason I just finished all 4 seasons of Castlevania. I was really late on it. Amazing show. Go check it out if you haven't already. But for some reason this reminded me of it. That looked so freaking sick. So here we got a nice antic going on. He's crunched up in like a S shape, and yeah, so he crunches up and he leaps in like this very nice looking arc. This pose was sculpted to look like an arc. They sculpted this to camera to look this perfect. It's kind of like a triangle that goes this way. So this is the silhouette of the character, and they even try to emphasize this with the weapon being sideways. But anyways, it's a really nice pose. It's a really nice silhouette. So he goes from scrunched up S. Let's draw out his silhouette here for a second. He goes from this to this. Again, really nice arc. We have him finishing up the arc here and then squashing down. That's pretty sick. I love that. Not a second to waste. He let goes of his weapon around here, probably his hand around here, and then you instantly got flame, and that is the sickest pose ever. Look at that. That is so cool. Beautiful. It's just so good. Look at this. Everything just flows so well with each other. That is sick. Scrunches up his hands. Oh, I like this. That's cool. So he doesn't just throw it, because that wouldn't be cool enough. They actually hold this. They hold this for. So he's okay. Let's follow his head. So he goes from, and let's turn on onion skin here. His head is here, and then here, and then here, and then here. But once we reach here, so we have it traveling from here to here. But once we reach this point, and his hand's still all the way back there, the camera, he's just like getting really close to the camera, his hand's just all the way back there, some next level anime style. But then once we get here, his head barely moves, and it travels. So in 3 frames, it travels less than it did in a single frame before that. So they really slowed it down at that last push, and then the arm kind of, again, very nice arc, and it just launches from, so the hand goes from being here to just right in your face, and you just see flames. So that was really cool. I really like how they held that for like 3 frames, and it's usually a good number to hold, actually. A good number of frames to hold a pose or really show off something is 3, and they seem to be doing it a lot, because I think when we go back to this first pose right here, so we have it 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so yeah, then it breaks in the 4th one. So again, when they really want to show off a pose, it seems like they hold it for about 3 frames just to put more emphasis on that pose or on that action in Phoenix's case. So that's pretty cool. Did he say that? Let's see. So I'm just trying to look at Phoenix's face here, Phoenix's lip sync. What does he say there exactly? No, that's definitely an F shape. That's great. Let's watch that one more time. That's great. They're trying to mask it with the explosion in the back. That's good. Yeah, this part was pretty mind-blowing. For some reason, I don't know if I was supposed to know that about the lore, but I had no idea there was 2 Earths, and their logic, I guess the logic they came up with in the game of having the same characters on both sides was that one was from one Earth, one was from Earth number 2. Wow, that's news to me. It makes sense though. Everything's starting to make sense now. So all the questions I had in the beginning are answered. Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Hit the sub button, stay notified of future animation videos or reaction videos. And again, if you're interested in a fully extensive Blender animation course where we take you from absolute beginner into having a demo reel by the end of the course, then make sure to sign up with your email in the link in the description and in the pinned comment just for you. The course isn't out and it won't be for a few months, but if you want updates, that's where you can go. You can register and you get monthly updates on the progress of the course. And you'll probably get a hefty discount once the course actually comes out. Now, with all of that out of the way, oh, and a big thank you to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. With all of that out of the way, happy animating, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be very soon.